Hello there, it's John Miller, the osteopath again. I'm here today to talk to you about a little known muscle called gluteus minimus. Gluteus minimus sits on the side of the hip here, joins onto the greater trochanter, and its function, of course, is primarily internal rotation of the hip, so it turns your hip inwards and helps deliver with extension as well. And the reason I want to look at this muscle today is because what we often see, especially amongst young men, is when they're doing squatting exercises, the feet tend to turn out and the knees tend to turn out. Now, there's nothing wrong with having your feet and your knees turned out, unless, of course, you can't maintain a proper squat form all the way down. So what I mean is, if you're standing like so and you squat down, as you go down, the feet turn out. That's not a good place to be. That's a place where you could potentially be at risk of lower back pain because there's too much extension going through the glutes and the lumbar spine. So one way we like to protect you from this potential injury is by working on these muscles like gluteus minimus, which provide a stability effect to the pelvis and the lumbar spine, especially in squatting movements. So test yourself by squatting first. Make sure your feet aren't turning out too much. If they aren't, don't worry about it, you'll probably be fine. But if they are, let's get you in a sitting position and isolate the muscles. The best way is sit down on a table with your feet slightly off the ground. If you have an exercise band, wrap the band around your ankles. And what you want to try and do with this is turn your feet outwards like so. And as you do this, you'll feel a squeeze, a pinch in the top of the hips. Hold that position for a count of 1, 2, 3, and release it part of the way down, but don't let the legs go all the way down. Just keep a bit of tension on them and go back up again and squeeze 1, 2, 3 and down. Because what you do is maintain good upright posture at the same time. And this is best done, as I said, by testing when you squat, but it's always good once you've done this exercise, once you've got that mind muscle connection going, this squat afterwards as well. Just see if it makes a difference in your squatting style. And when you do go to squat again, stand up. Make sure your feet aren't turned out too much, and then go down and come back up again, and down and up. And if you notice that your feet aren't turning out as much, then great, the exercise is working for you. But I try this one at home. I normally suggest to most people with the minimus exercises, first of all, do about 20 repetitions. If you can do 20 with these, maybe go for, say, 3 sets of 20. And the same for the bodyweight squats as well. Ideally start though with the isolation exercise first and then move on to the compound movement, which is the squat, after you've done that. And of course, most importantly, don't forget to stretch afterwards as well, just to prevent any injury. So like I normally say to most people who do squatting exercises, stretch the glutes, stretch your quadriceps. You can see this in some of my other videos where I have exercises and stretches for those. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give this one a try. See you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.